of YouTube. We are officially southbound and down in this van with Alex, going out to go get a Toyota Tercel 4wd Wagon, finally. This is the car that's been sitting. The owner said it had been sitting for about 5 years. The brakes are really rusted together. They're all seized up, so we do have new pads and stuff in the front, rotors, and a handful of other little parts. I unfortunately forgot my GoPro, and I realized it about an hour down the highway, which is really unfortunate, but oops, it is what it is. So we will be trucking on down the highway, and hopefully we'll be there soon, and fingers crossed we'll get it running. Stay tuned. Oh, about a 2-hour drive later, we finally arrived. Here she is. Do a quick walk around of it before I get rolling on it. But stay tuned a little later in this video. I'm actually going to do a giveaway for a part off this car, and it's the clinometer. So stay tuned, and I'll show you guys how to enter a little bit later in the video. But for now, I figured what I should probably do is go ahead and get her running, make sure that she runs on her own and pulls gas on her own and out of the tank and stuff like that. And if all goes well from there, we'll probably change the radiator and do a handful of other things, and hopefully we'll get her on the road. This tire lost some air since I've been here last, but I think these tires are junk anyway. I've got the snow tires off Spud, so I think that'll work okay. And then here's the front end. I got some zip ties to try to hold the blinker housings up, but this hood's real thin, like real thin. And then I know I kind of showed you guys a little bit underneath it so far, but I'm a little worried about these control arm mounts. And by a little, I mean a decent amount, because those are real thin. Like real thin, but we'll see how it goes. I think the brakes are locked up. This is what I recall he said. And I do have a new set of pads and rotors and some penetrating oil. Hope I can free them up, but a little bit of bonus grass over here. But if the control arm fails, we got a dolly as a replacement and backup, so we'll see how she goes. Yeah, she's real rotted. Real crusty. It's sad in a way, but that's how most of these northern vehicles have fared. That's how Spud's gonna be soon if I don't start fixing up some of the rust on it. But this bumper was hit, it was rear-ended. So also the story went is it got rear-ended, and the car that hit it ended up getting totaled out, and that's all that was done with this car, was just this right here. So I guess it fared out okay. That's a new carburetor right there I'm gonna use in the event of a carburetor issue. But yeah, I guess let's start off with trying to get her to fire up and live. So we'll go pop the hood and then see what happens. Alrighty, let's figure out where we can put the hood prop rod. Oh, nowhere. There's no spots for it. Well, that'll probably hold it up maybe. Alrighty, well, we got the battery out of Spud, which hopefully will have enough juice to get us started. I also brought a little cheapo jumper pack, but we're gonna pop the air cleaner off right now and hope for the best and try to fire her up and see if she runs. He told me it does run, but it doesn't pull from the tank, so I'm gonna see if it's a fuel pump right now by pulling this line off over here to the fuel pump. And we'll hope for the best and see what happens. So. Inside of this bottle. Hopefully that doesn't start fires. If it doesn't, it's trying to get some glorious. Alrighty. Oh. Allow it to pull from that bottle better. If he hasn't a fuel pump, probably dead. stopped pulling from the fuel pump, so instead of doing the right thing and pulling off the mechanical pump, we slapped an electrical pump in line with no filter and no clamps. So we're gonna give this a shot and see if she'll live right now. This will be the first test. Fingers crossed it'll pull from the tank. The fuel filter underneath there looks really shitty, so we might swap that out. I brought 5, because with my 84, if there's anything I learned is keep spare fuel filters, because we went through how many? Like 3, I think, on like a 100-mile journey. But anyway, we'll see how she goes. I don't think it's getting power.
Well, here's the fuel filter out of the car. Got some floaties in it. Mmm, tasty.
You can probably push it forward a few. Let's see if we can't wheel this car up a few feet.
Okay.
Well, we're not pulling fuel from the tank, so let's dig a little bit further into it, see if we can't get lucky somewhere else. Alrighty. Scratch our car up. I'm gonna mold this back line out. Maybe we can get something to free out of it. Oh, it's definitely got some air pressure going through it now, so. Figure out whatever gunk is in there. So now we'll see if we can get it to pull from the tank. We definitely have to clamp that, but I'm just gonna kind of do that. Flood the carburetor with it, we'll see if it pulls. Get nothing? Damn. Oh, the fuel filters. No, fuel filter's bone dry. No, maybe not. I can't really see through it.
Yep. There you go.
Good deal, cool.
I would probably dump
Sounds good. Shove it in my face. Well, the control arm is completely busted right down here, like completely rusted through. So I don't think we're unfortunately gonna drive her anywhere, because that's gonna kill me. This suspension is now held on by a tie rod in the CV shaft and the top of the strut. And we had this happen with Alex's 86, and the tire entirely just ripped right off and we went to turn the corner. Oh no, it was an 83. It was that car we got out in Bangor. So that sucks real bad. That really, really blows. So I guess we'll trailer her home then, I guess.
I have duct tape and some ratchet straps if you want to feel adventurous.
Yes, actually. Let's try to get this wheel free then. We can maybe make it move a little bit. I want to drive it at least onto the freaking dolly. Like, yeah, let's do that. Screw it. We're gonna give it a shot. I got this tire freed up, but sadly the control arm's busted. So we're not gonna run her home, which sucks. But that'll kill me, unfortunately, if it doesn't rip out before I even get around the first corner. We're gonna at least give it a shot and try to drive it onto the dolly. So I'm gonna keep working on freeing up all the different brakes right now, and maybe we'll take it for a quick rip around at my house if it holds together. But we'll see how she goes, because it's real crusty, sadly. Anyway, stay tuned. you check if the parking brakes pulled up?
That is not.
See, we're starting to get it over there. Over here, it's not move as much, but
Definitely coming though.
oh, surely.
I might be slowly, but I'm not surely.
Come on, we're so close.
It's bad, Alex. Copyright infringement there.
So close. Oh, finally. Yay! That looks like shite. Actually, turns out, drive shaft turns were a business there. Let's put the brakes on. Open this up. You know, turn back on. Just showing off. He got his off faster than I did. Show off! Ooh. Well, we could fix the brakes or we could just throw a new wheel on it, so let's throw a new wheel on it. Because that's the way we roll. Unintentionally, literally. Look at that.
They spelled Toyota wrong.
Yeah, Mazda, Toyota. It's all Japanese. It's all JDM. Some people are like, a Toyota, what is that? What are those? Give you your Ugga Dugga back. It's so much cleaner than mine. You think I'll notice if I trade? You heard nothing.
It's under warranty. What happened? I dropped it out of oil. My bad.
Yeah.
They didn't say what it caused.
I'll take that cat.
Speaking
Sink
of
it.
cat, there's a cat in the van.
Is it still in there right now? There's a cat that's been wandering around for a while. I don't see it in here anymore. Yeah, there's a cat that was hanging out in here. Here's our friend.
I'm gonna name him Sven the cat.
Sven?
Yeah.
That's
a really JDM name, right?
I don't know. Alrighty, well we got some rolly tires now. So all four wheels officially roll. So we'll go move some stuff out of the way, get the jack on the ground, spire her up, and we'll take her for a little rip, just see what happens. But she's likely just gonna go right on here and be trailered home, which is super unfortunate. I won't lie, I'm really bummed, but hey, it is what it is. I kinda knew that coming into it. Before I hook the dolly down, I'll do another quick pan over underneath it, cause yeah, she's super rusty, but down she goes. And she's on the ground with tires that hold some air. Hey, there's that cat. Hi, kitty. It's our friend. He likes Toyotas, or actually he likes Dodge vans, but you know, that's beside the point. So, alrighty, let's go fire her up. See if we can't take it for a quick rip.
Are we gonna lose the shop because I broke the screen? Well, then I'm going to give it some smart water.
You know, you could just pull the fuel line out. Look at that.
Hey, that's a good idea. Alright, so we gave it water, and hopefully this will be enough to get it moving and not catch fire.
Well, if it catches fire,
Positioning could be better, maybe.
That's the only way I could get it to pick it up. Yep.
Rattling something apart.
Nope, the wheel fell off. Yep. Well, it pulled the drive shaft apart. Yeah, it's broke. Yep, she's done.
Well, sadly the front CV shaft is snapped, or the control arm's obviously snapped over here, but she moved on her own for the first time in several years, so pretty stoked on that. It's good to hear her run, and she revved to 7,000 RPMs, so. Alrighty, well, we're gonna go wrap up some parts, and then I guess we'll probably drive her out of the dolly and then trailer her home. So unfortunate as it is, but oh well, it is what it is. Rusty car life. This was her old resting spot for a while. When I first stopped by to knock on the door and leave a note on the door, this is where it was sitting. You can see it's left some of its remains in the ground. Some tires are sank down, but first time in several years, she fired up and ran under her own power. Sad I can't drive it home, but hey, now we're off to his grandpa's house to go grab some other parts and get those loaded up, and then we'll try to drive her on the dolly and unfortunately trailer her home. Alrighty, got the trans out. Got a vast majority of the interior parts, valve cover, bunch of interior covers, headlight buckets. It's even got a little headlight trim. Can't say any of my cars even have that anymore. We already got some of the glass and stuff in there, a handful of parts, some of the AC stuff. There's a box full of goodies in here. Got a heater core. Finally I can get heat in one of the cars. Oh, crap. Some ductwork, some visors, some mirrors. We're gonna get all this junk loaded up and we'll get rolling on the road, I guess.
It's almost like he's done that once or twice before.
It's a shame this thing runs so stinking good, but 246K, this engine just sings. But unfortunately she's too crusty to be lived on. Got a free ear plug in here. Some change. Transmission's pretty loose like they all are, but it's amazing she's running on nothing. Woo! Man, that engine sounds. Alrighty, got a video rolling in here. I don't know if I did a wrap-up video, so I might do a second one real quick on the outside. I think I did. I don't remember. Keys running inside. It's got a few more keys, so I got some keys for the gas caps and keys for the door locks and stuff like that. But we're gonna probably hit the road here soon and trailer her on home. We'll probably take some back roads home. just to play it safe, make sure nothing happens. But I'm pretty stoked. Super bummed the car can't drive home, but welcome to Rust, I guess. That's how it goes. So anyway, yeah, let's do a time lapse.
Update. Made it back.
And one of these fell off on the highway because they were dangling down. Oops. So somebody found one of these in mint shape.
So, made it back. Took about 2 hours to get back at 55 miles an hour on back roads. And now we're gonna try to see if this thing will make it off the trailer and not break the right front lower control arm off. Thing runs like a dream. Stinks it's so rusted out. I don't need power steering fluid.
She's home. Home sweet home. We'll pull the bottle of water out. Maybe use that for a later day.
Keep the hood open. You want the battery out for a spot at least.
Yeah, it's starting to pull the battery out. I really actually should pull this up to the house. I just need to... Yeah, you can go ahead and kill the video. Alrighty, she is officially home. Sadly, both front control arms are now completely broken, unfortunately, but she made it on a dolly. Not that it's that impressive on a dolly, but she did. So she's sadly going to be a parts car. There's no way I can salvage much of anything on this car, unfortunately. Suspension-wise, there is a local Cars and Coffee that they're doing here soon. Well, there's a chance we're going to try to strap the control arm together with ratchet straps for fun and drive it down there because it's only a few miles down the road. So maybe I'll snippet that part in the video or maybe put that in another video later on down the road. But yeah, I'm going to have to rip her down, unfortunately. Sad, but hey, the engine runs good, the transmission runs good, it's got lights, good hot lenses, salvageable bumpers, mirrors, glass. The windshield's cooked, unfortunately, but it's got good trim, which my 85 did not have any trim when I bought it, and we ended up having to salvage trim from 86 Tony that I pulled out of the woods in another video. But I'll put that shifter boots in the 86 over there, and then a handful of other stuff. The seats are for sure going to come out, and a bunch of other junk at times, slowly but surely. So I'll keep you updated with what happens with it and how things go. It'll probably be a few weeks from now before I actually get this video uploaded. Not that it'll make a difference to you guys because you'll be seeing it on the day it's uploaded. But yeah, like I said, I am going to give away the clinometer out of this car right here. That tire doesn't look like it's holding there very much at all, but oh well. I'll fill it up before I get that in there. But yeah, I am going to give away this clinometer. Anybody who wants it, I'm going to ask is that you guys just drop a comment in the comment section. Once I get like 25 different people to drop comments, I'll give away this. That's 25 different people, not the same comment 25 times or whatever. So yeah, I guess that's really all I got for today. I don't think there's anything else super crazy. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a question on there. realistically any parts for sale that you guys may see on this car. A lot of stuff at the front end's been claimed by my buddy Seth because he needs some stuff for his car, but everything is next to nothing in price. So if there's anything you guys need, leave me a comment in the word spot, and we'll see about getting some stuff shipped out, because I'd love to pass this car on to live in other people. Sadly, it's too far gone to live on again, but in spirit of this car, I can live on in other cars. In my 86, or my 85 daily driver Spud, I got parts from Tony, the field car, and a bunch of other cars. So I like letting the parts live on in one way, shape, or form in other cars. So yeah, anyway, enough rambling. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next one.